before I really start tapping into energy, because I have to get to a few of you all, or a few individuals this morning for some private things. So I figure let me come up here and do part two of this reading, family. Okay, let's see what's going on in here. Okay, for one, family, whoever is following this case, Alisha Watts, um, I believe she is still missing because I haven't heard anything, right? Family hasn't told me anything regarding her being found, but if she has been, just plug it in. But I do want to go over a few things, family, because it was a few discrepancies of the location where I'm searching from. See, wherever her car was, even if I don't know the exact location where her car was, okay, I have to follow it out from where the ancestor says, because that's the energy I tapped into, from the location wherever her car was found. Okay, so that's where the ancestors has given me the revelation from that area. Now I done got three different addresses, right? Because I'm trying to navigate in there to see, and you all can clarify some things for me. Um, let's see. All right, let's see me, because I have to get in here. Okay, where's it at? Okay, so I'm just going to throw out these addresses. All right, and I don't know, this could be all the same place, family. This could be all the same area. So I'm not certain, because I'm not from this area. Okay, so you all could tell me. You all said that the car was found at the DMV in Polkton, North Carolina. Okay, so let me know if that's the right location. Okay, then some of you all said, because I might be looking at, and then some of you all said it was found in Anson County at the DMV. So let me know if that's correct. Then family said it was found on Green Street on in Wadesboro, North Carolina. Now that's where I actually did my search from. I actually did my search from that location, from that location. Okay, I tapped in the energy from that location, from where the car was in Wadesboro. Okay, so the information is coming from that location. Now, if those other ones are incorrect, just let me know, right? Or if this one, Wadesboro on Green Street in Wadesboro, North Carolina, let me know, all right? Whoever's invested in this case, okay? Because I know I have a few of you all invested in this case. You all want to know what's going on with Alisha Watts, right? A lot of you all, we all are praying for this young lady's safe return. So I want to put that out there. Okay, now let me get into the live, because I had to pull up what a lot of you all were saying. All right, family. Let me try to get in here. Lordy. All right. What is this? All right. Um. All right. Let's see. Hi, family. How's the family doing? Okay, so that's the information that I have. Seems like this thing is real high. Okay, let's see what you are saying. You believe that's correct, Anson County? Okay, so I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look in that area from the revelation the ancestors has given me. Okay, and map that area out and see and match up some things. All right. Um, so that's two different counties. Wadesboro. I'm assuming Wadesboro, the one that I just gave you all, and Anson is two different locations, right? So I'm looking at the wrong location from where ancestors has given me the where I need to be looking at, right? From where this car was found. Because remember, I'm going about 8 miles from that location. I'm going anywhere up from the blocks. I tell you, family, from the 8 blocks to the 8-mile marking period from there, okay, going north. But I have to be in the right area so I know, okay, wherever the car was found. All right, let's see what's going on in this young lady's case. Some things did come out in the reading, family, that I didn't like what came out in the reading, right? We seen that in the first spread. I spoke of some things that I seen even while scrying, okay? So I know some things was going on in there, okay? Just looking around, see some things. All right, so let's see what the ancestors bring out. Just the second spread. And I did say if this young lady didn't return, I will do another spread on her. So I'm going to go ahead and do the second spread, and then I will leave it be. Let's see. What else I see? All right, let's see what you all are saying before I get into the spread. Okay, to another reading in Alexis where she still hasn't been found. It's looking like a cold case. Yes, it's saying Anson County on July is where and when the car and unresponsive boyfriend found. Okay, Ebony. All right. Okay. I'm so worried about this about this young lady. Yes, we all are, Southern Girl Mecca. And Cali Girl, Fox. Yes, we can look back into Alexis Ware case. This is another young lady that we have been praying for her safe return. So yes, we can do that as well. I really can't recall, family, what came out in Alexis Ware case. I apologize, but I can't recall it, okay? Because I done did so many cases after that. I don't want to get the cases confused, all right? So I'm not even going to go there, but we can look and see what's going on with Alexis Ware. I'm trying to even remember what her case was about, and I can't. That's not the young girl who had the baby, right? I'm not sure if that's the young girl who had the baby. All right, let's see. I remember the name, Alexis Ware, yes, but I can't recall if that was the young lady who had the baby. I'm not sure. All right, let's look into this young lady, Alisha Watts, family. Let's see what's going on in Alisha Watts case, because I know I have a lot of family that has been reaching out to me regarding this case. They have been concerned regarding her. So we're still praying for her safe return. And let me just see what's going on in my scribe. And oh, another thing family has sent me. That's what prompted me to go ahead and go ahead and do this case today while I had a little bit of time. Family has also sent me a some kind of thing, some kind of clip that says that the police was searching the boyfriend's home. So I'm gonna say this, right? Because we already know what came out in the spread. I wonder if the boyfriend have some brown beige looking carpet, cream color looking carpet on his floor, right? Because I was able to see that real good. So whatever details come out regarding if they describe anything, let me know, right? Or whatever going on in there. All right, let's look into this Alisha Watts case. All right, I got her blessed right here. I got some serpent energy, and then I'm looking at this mother figure in here. So I have to look at this, okay? Um, so I'm seeing some things going on in Alisha Watts' case, right? I got the blessings. We're gonna know about the many blessings. Now I want you all to know this, because the ancestors tell me many of things, right? Within the bless, okay? So we're gonna wait for clarity into that. I have to be mindful of this serpent energy that's coming through here. Definitely somebody in here holding two energies in here. And I'm seeing this mother figure. So I got a mother figure here. I don't know much about Alisha Watts. I don't know if she is a mom, right? I don't know anything about if she's a mom or anything. But I still have to look at this mother figure. But this energy is going to shift around, okay? This is at a angle where this energy is going to shift. So I have to look at what's going to come out of this from somebody holding two energies. And I got a mother figure. So I have a female, right? Who's a mom, a mother figure, right? Who's in here as well. Reveal the messages that Alisha Watts would like us to know. It's a lot of blessings, right? There's a lot of blessings in her talent, okay? Got some other things coming out. Wow. I got some other things coming out in her and Alisha Watts spread, okay? So, first of all, I got a lot of talent, so we're going to know all about these blessings that's surrounding her, right? First of all, she's very talented. I'm going to say that. And she overcame a lot of things in her life, even things that she didn't discuss. So that's some things that's going on here. So it lets me know that some things will happen in her life, right? But she overcame some things. But that's okay, because it lets you know, what a person been through. So the ancestors going to throw out a lot of things, right? Regarding her, right? And other people along her path. But it just lets me know that, she conquered some battles, okay? And still was successful in here, okay? So this is a good thing. Now you see this talent, you see this abandon, because I got something, even though she overcame some things, it's some depression that's here, right? So it's kind of like, I don't care how successful or how talented you are, you still deal with some things, you still battle some things, you still think about some things from time to time, right? And sometimes when you know about a person or a person's background, it'll let you understand why they do the things they do, or why they be around some people that they're around, or anything like that, right? So this is basically what the ancestors is bringing forth, right? So it's kind of two energies being held in here, even with her. So it's just letting me know that she's very successful, but sometimes maybe could probably share her energy with good people, not so good people, whatever, right? Depending on the kind of mood she in, really. All right, if she want to be bothered or not. So you see this, they know, and I got to look at her, and this energy is going to shift around. See, you see the suicidal, it just lets me know about somebody's mental well-being, right? They mental process, you see. So I have people that know about her, right? If she's battling something, because remember, some things she's not discussing, she doesn't discuss a lot of things about her life, but it's some people that she probably hold near and dear to her that know some things, that she shared some things with, right? So it's some things that's going on in here, right? Let's see. I just keep hearing this like a moaning sound. My goodness. I don't know if you all could hear it, but my goodness. All right. Clarity. Ancestors for clarity into the situation. Now it's shifting. Okay, now the energy is shifting around, right? So you see the sacrifice. Here's the bless, right? So it lets me know that something happened right here, right? Somebody sacrificed her. And it's letting me also know that she made a lot of sacrifices in her life as well to get to where she needed to be to. So it wasn't easy for her to get there. Okay, don't think things handed down easily to her, right? She fought many battles in here, right, to get to the stage where she needed to get to, and she was successful at it. But somebody sacrificed her in here, right? But it looks like the way ancestors do this out, they sacrificed her for because something that they want. So they seen the prosperity in this young lady, right? They fed off of that, okay? That's why they, and I tell you, people could sacrifice you for many of things, right? They could sacrifice you, they could do a ritual on you, right? They could sacrifice you to have your position. They could sacrifice you for your money, right? For your clothes. You understand? So this is what's going on here, okay? This is just telling me about some battles that has went on, right? She didn't tell much about this, so it lets me know that she didn't speak. She picked and chose what she wanted to talk about, right? When it came to certain things in her life, right? She made sacrifices in her life within her talents, right? So I got to look at this. But also, this is also coming out as news message, right? News message, and it could tell me about in or birth, right? I could get a lot of things behind this talent as well. But I'm seeing this in here. You see the sacrifice? Here's the missing, right? I got some energy that's coming through here that tells me somebody has taken her. An ancestor has thrown this out. So whether she went willingly or by force, right? She has went somewhere, right? But also, I got to be careful because the way this energy is shifting, right? I could have somebody else in here, back here, okay? So just know that. Now, you see this talent and this abandon here? This is the onset of like depression, right? Even though she was talented, it was still some things she wasn't happy about, right, in her life. So it's some unhappiness still going on in here. See, the reason why is because she was lacking something. So it's some things that she was lacking in her life, okay? Sometimes you think somebody on the outside have it all or have it all together, but that's not always the case, right? Sometimes we still lack some things in our life, and it kind of causes us to be, depressed or, a little off balance, or to probably share our energy with the wrong type of person. You understand? Because we're lacking and we're looking for to make that up in somebody else, right? Or something else. So this is what's going on in here. Now you see the trafficking, they know. And you see the suicidal, it let me know about somebody's mental process, right? So basically in here, it lets me know that they know, right? Not only about her mental well-being, but about somebody taking her. So I got to look at somebody knowing exactly who has done this to her, right? They know, okay? Even if we don't know, the ancestors say they already know, okay? Clarity into the messages. And I keep looking over here on my scroll, but it looks like I'm seeing the same thing. Yes, ancestor said, yes, that is correct. She is very talented. Here's confirmation. Yes, this is correct. It's coming out as news and a message, right? Or a birth. But it's letting me know, yes, she was sacrificed. She's blessed right here, because I tell you, the blessings could come in many ways. It could tells me that you're blessed here on this physical realm, or you're blessed with the Most High, because now you are with the Most High, right? So the ancestors give me confirmation. Yes, she was very talented. She made a lot of sacrifices in her life to get where she needed to get to, right? So it wasn't easy for her. Okay, so she made a lot of sacrifices herself. She overcame a lot of battles in here with the many sacrifices that she made to get where she needed to go to, right? But something happened along this line, right? I'm still picking this up. Yeah, still picking up the same energy. All right, family, because I'm picking up the same energy that I picked up on her last spread. Ancestors said, yes, confirmation. Also, confirmation that it was a detour in here, right? And somebody popped up. Here she is missing. So somebody in here, it was a detour, right? Somebody even popping up. And I tell you, family, the last spread, the siblings came out in a connection with this individual. So somebody is in there, right? Somebody's in the background, help do something, okay? You see the sacrifice? Here's the ear element, right? And this is the communication that tell me about conflict and communication, discrimination, right? This ear element. You see the molest back here? This is a lot of things that has went on in here. Here's the communication within some things that happen here. You see the stutter, not talking much about it. But you see the toys? It tells me about child or children, even worldly possession. So not only is the ancestors giving us revelation of some things that happened in her past, right, that she didn't generally talk a lot about, but it was still some conflicting energy there. So it tells me from time to time it may resurface. So from time to time, that's why I got this depression back here too, right? Because from time to time, she may think about some things that happen, right? And it may, get to the best of her, but she still was able to conquer these things. Now, as the energy shift, you see the sacrifice, right? Here they doing communication in here with her, but they doing a communication about, I got to look at the toy, so about a child or children, right? They're doing a communication about her worldly, because the toys tell me about worldly things, right? Things that we love, that we found worldly pleasures in. So they talking to her about it, okay? Even though they're not saying much about it, but they having this communication in here with her about this, okay? So now I got to look at somebody sacrificing you for whatever worldly pleasures in here that you may have, right? Even about a child or children, okay? Now you see the yes and the talent. Here's somebody doing a detour, right? And I got to look at the detours that she have done. You see with this abandoned because of her, feeling abandoned or depressed or any kind of way, right? Here's the suicidal. I got to look at this, okay? There's an illness going on back here. So I have to look at her thought process. But this is just letting me know that she share her energy with people, right? Depending on how she feel that day, right? Or how she feel in general, because she's battling some things in her life. So sometimes you with a certain person, or you be with a certain person, probably because you have low self-esteem or because you lacking some things, right? This is what the ancestor said. She lacking some things, right? Because of some depression that's in here, right? So this is these detours allow you to share your energy with people that's not the best, right? You share your energy with these serpents, you should be getting away from them, but you share your energy with them. Ancestors say confirmation, right? That's why a lot of detours going on in here. So sometimes you hang out with not so good people. Now you see the trafficking. It lets me know that somebody has taken something or someone, but I have a death that comes out here, right? You took someone, here's a death, and here's an illness here. So it lets me know that something happened along this lines, right? It's secret. But they say they know, right? So I have a mom figure in here that know all about this death and this illness, right? So something happened here, and I tell you, family, and this is a secret in here, right? So and when the they know comes out, family, somebody always know other than the perpetrator, okay? So I got somebody else in here that knows some things, right? So another female or whatever, but they in here and they know about some things, right? They know about this, right? in this. I tell you, family, when I saw her come through on my scry, right? I tell you, family, her head was slumped over to the left, right? Her eyes was closed, but then one eye open. This kind of remind me of as you drugged up or as you losing consciousness or something at some point, where I just see one eyelid open up. Okay. And that was it. Never moved. Just stayed like that with the head slumped over. So something happened, right? So we're gonna just leave that there, right? We're gonna get a little deeper into this. Getting the same energy. Thank you, ancestors. You see the promiscuous that'll tell me about a sexual partner, right? Or many sexual partners. See, this is the thing, right? Ancestors is giving me confirmation, right? About some things, okay? This, not only does she have a talent, but whoever this partner is, the sexual partner, right? Right? So a boyfriend, a current, a ex-boyfriend, but I know you was intimate, right? At some point with this person. Ancestors just letting me know they have a talent too. And I'm going to be very careful because the ancestors already gave me insight that somebody was into some drug trafficking as well. Okay? So I got to look at some things. You see this sexual partner? Here's a sacrifice and here's a bless right here behind it. So it lets me know that something happened with you right here with this individual. See, I got this individual holding two energies as well. And this is some unbearable things that's going on behind her being missing, right? And I'm holding the two energies in here, right? But not only that, I'm seeing them conscious about some things too, right? So they know some things as well. But I'm going to be careful because ancestors told me that this person had an illness as well, right? It is some other things going on with this person as well, okay? Whomever this person is. But they're conscious of some things. But look how this turned out, right? I got some trafficking energy that's going along here that tells me they're conscious of something, right? But not only that, I got to look at the connection to this individual in here, right? So whomever this other person is, not only just taking her, right? But somebody else in here knowing some things, all right? You see this person in here, whoever this partner is, the sexual person, whoever she was involved with, okay, on an intimate level. Here's some conflict going on, right? They talking about the toys. So they in here, they're having a talk, but the conflict is around toys, so worldly possessions, or even a child or children. So they in here, they discussing some things, right? Ancestors also let me know, yes, it's a detour. It's unbearable, right? But whatever happened has to do with her being missing, okay? And somebody holding two energies back here. You see the conscious? Here's the death. So it lets me know that, yes, you are aware of some things, right? And I have to look at her even being conscious, right? Even knowing some things before it happened. You understand? So it's some things that happen here. And I got to look at her, experiencing some unbearable things before whatever has happened in here happened. Okay? But I got to look at something happening because of an illness. You understand? So it's kind of like, and it's not saying that she committed suicide. I have to look at her thought process, right? So any kind of mental illness or depression or anything like that. But see, something happened here, right? As a result of this. And like I was saying before in the other read, if somebody broke your neck, right? You understand? Any of that. Okay? And I'm not saying that in her case, all right? I'm not saying in her case that somebody has broken her neck, right? But looking at my scry, the way that I seen this young lady slumped over, I don't know, right? I have to think about some things when the ancestor said something was broken, right? And caused somebody death. I have to look at that. Clarity. Ooh, child. And I hear, you know what, family, I was hearing when I was tapping into that energy? It was coming through so loud. I don't know if you all go back and listen to the replay and the mark that I was talking about it. Put some headphones on and see if you can hear it. I could hear howling, like somebody's moaning, right? Like it was just so intense. Like I could hear it real loud. Somebody moaning. Very disturbing to me. Okay? Ooh. Let's get this. Let's see what this is, because it just flew out. It wanted to come out. Just flew out. Now I have to look at this. But you know what? Ancestors had told me before, right, that somebody was into some drug stuff, right? And I was picking this up. I was picking this energy up already in my spirit. But I also have to look at this as part of her illness, because remember when I said the way she was come through on her scratch, she opened up the one eyelid, and now I have to look at this. Was she drugged? Because that's what I was saying. I don't know if she's drugged at this point, right? And something that you know could have consumed her, because maybe you gave her something and took advantage of her, or you understand? But I gotta look at this, right? Because somebody is into this. Okay, so let's leave this to the side. Somebody's into something. This is what I don't like, right? Ancestor said murder. Yes, confirmation, right? And also I got to look at how they was in doing this, because remember, somebody did detours, somebody took shortcuts, somebody else popped up, so somebody even having help to conceal some things, right? I have to look at this because the ancestor said, yes, this is confirmation, right, into some things, right? This has happened because somebody overstepped boundaries, right? Whatever happened is unbearable. Even if this, you know, came out, and I got to look at somebody drugging you before they did something to you, because the way this young lady came through, right? And I'm still praying. We still praying, right? We don't stop praying. The way the energy had came through, the way I seen her slump like that to her, I wasn't sure if she, okay, is she drugged at this point? Did somebody break her neck? Because I'm trying to figure out why she looked like this in the scry, right? So I'm not certain, right, what role this played, but I know that somebody's into some drug transactions too. So now I got to look at this person doing some things, because they have a talent as well. But look how this is connected to this. Look at how that's connected. You understand? See, it's a connection between a sexual partner and what happened here. So what happened there? Something happened there. All right, we're going to put this to the side. You see this? Look at the conflict. Look at the conflict. The conflict, look at the wealth. Look at the money, right? The wealth. And the conflict back here. You understand? So you having some conflict, right? About money, worldly possessions, whatever the worldly possessions is. The toys is pleasurable things. So whatever you find pleasures in within the toys, right? So it's money. They found contentment in that. This person found contentment in this. Okay. and then this, and then the toys. So you found contentment in money, worldly pleasures. So whatever it may be, a stereo, a car, whatever it may be, right? This is what's going on in here. So a lot of things happen in here because of this, right? All right. Not only do I have somebody overstepping boundaries and they did some things in here, right? They did a detour with her, somebody else popping up, right? Possibly helping with some things. But I got to look at her as well, having a lack of boundaries, right? For some people because of whatever depression that she's going through in her life, right? So whatever she may, and sometimes these people, because remember, she don't tell you, she'll tell you some things, but not everything. I tell you, these people tell you some things, but not everything. So she don't talk a lot about certain things, right? So some things that happened in her past, family, she don't talk a lot about. Some people know that's near and dear to her, but not everybody, okay? So sometimes people battle some things in secrecy, okay? And it makes them more vulnerable to certain people. You understand? So this is what's going on in here, right? Now you see this conscious, right? No, I have the death here, right? Ancestors saying no, right? The conscious, not conscious, no, because this happened, right? This happened in here. So whatever happened, I got to look at somebody losing their life, right? They not conscious in here, right? But look what's behind here, right? You see this employment? It's something going on here with the employment. So it lets me know your money, your success, your talent, right? Sometimes these people could be jealous of you. Sometimes these people want to drain you of some things, right? So they do certain things to you, right? You see this employment, you see the illness back here and the suicidal. Yes, this lady has conquered some things, but you see behind her employment, right? She suffered a great deal, right? Mentally. So it took a toll on her, okay? Just because she had a success in here, the ancestors are saying some things mentally took a toll on her. So I got to look at what she did work-wise, right? Employment-wise, what did she do? Because some things took a toll on her mental well-being, right? Sometimes these people just need to get out, get a break. Sometimes it's they drowning in some things, right? And it could be debt, or maybe you could just be wealthy in that area. You don't even have to be in debt, right? To be going through some mental things. You could be very successful. Maybe you need more people on your team, right? To get things, going, flowing smoothly. So it's some things in here that she dealt with mentally as well, okay? Things took a toll on her, right? But this right here tells me that somebody contributed to this. You understand? She didn't do this to herself. That's what this tells me, okay? Somebody did this, okay? Let's look at this illegal drugs. We still praying. We don't stop praying. I'm trying to see what I could see in here in the scribe. But it seemed like I'm still at this standpoint. Okay. Sorry, family. How many times I'm going to drop this? I think I did this the last time. That's my scribe thing. I have to look at clarity. Has the clarity into the legal drugs. You see the daughter? I got to look at the illegal drugs. I got to look at somebody's daughter. Yes, she is a daughter, right? Somebody's daughter. But I got illegal drugs back here. Now remember, I have an illness back here, and I tell you the way she looks, so I have to look at, did somebody give you something? Did somebody give you something? You understand? Did somebody give you something? So I have to look at that, right? I tell you, family, I picked up some energy that somebody's into drugs anyway, like drug trafficking, right? Into some things. So that's another thing. So you see the distance, it just lets me know that you travel, right? You're traveling somewhere, right? Even a relocation, I could get this distance, right? So even a vacation or anything, right? So here's the traveling with this daughter. So just let me know you're traveling with a female, but it's some drugs back here. It's some illegal drugs back here, whether you're using it or you're selling it. Whatever may be going on, it's some things back here going on as well, okay, with some drugs. And I have already picked that up in my spirit that somebody was, you know, Ancestor said, I got to look in the drug area. I kept picking up something heavy, like somebody's in the drug area. I really got to also look at where this young lady could have been taken to. You understand? Because in my spirit, I kept picking up something like this area could be a drug area, or maybe somebody's just so involved in like something, you know, some illegal drug activity is why I'm picking it up so strongly, right? So we got that. And it could just be somebody could have gave her a concoction to take before they did what they did. And that's why I'm picking it up so heavily, because I am tapping into her energy so I could pick up the illegal drug so heavily like that. Okay. So, but it's something that's going on, right? Let me just tap one more time into this distance. Drugs. You see this, right? Got a lot of guilt in here, right? Regarding this young lady traveling, right? I got some things that's going on back here. So I'm sure that she had some regrets about traveling as well. So it's kind of like you have some regrets, right? Here's the guilty. Here's the guilt. Not only is somebody guilty behind doing something, right? Traveling and doing something to her in regards to these drugs, right? Whether they gave her a concoction or whatever. But also I have to look at, you know, her having some regrets in traveling and getting involved in doing some things as well. Okay. So yes, I have that. That has come out. Okay. That has come out. Let me see what else I could tap into. Let me just tap into the ancestors one more time. I just want to see something. Let's see something here. Even though I'm pretty sure. Right, let's see. Tap into that one more time. Yeah. So they in there, they doing some things entertainment wise, right? And I'm seeing her. You see the music that tell me about, yes, music, anything that's entertaining, right? That you find entertaining, right? But I'm seeing her at this point, right? You see the impaired, you see you trying to get away. Here's the music. It's something entertaining, something that somebody finds something, you know, entertaining or enjoyable, right? So whatever they want you to take pleasurable things in, but I'm seeing her at this point being impaired, right? And trying to get away. But also I got to look at this person being impaired, right? But I got to look at some things happening. This person who's involved, right, is connected to here. So whatever that's happened to her, this person's connected in here, right? It doesn't matter how you put it. This person's connected, the ancestors are saying. I'm also seeing some things that's going on, right? Somebody trying to get away, right, from this individual with this runaway, right? But it's some unbearable things going on because them two is impaired, right? Now here's the missing, right? Here's the two energies somebody holding. So it kind of let me know that something happened here, right? Something happened here, Okay, so you doing some entertaining things, entertaining yourself, however this may be, right? But then something happened in here, right? And not only do I have to look at you being impaired as far as a physical impairment, I got to look at this because the ancestors threw this out, right? This energy came out real strong. So I got to look at somebody getting you impaired, and then, you understand? They taking advantage of you now at this point because they done got you impaired. So they got you right where they want you. Make it look like you overdose in here. Make it look like an accident, but it's really, that's not the case, right? That's not the case. Okay? Purposely doing this. They want to do this, right? They want to do this. That's their intentions in here to do that, right? Overstepping boundaries in here. So that's what I'm seeing, family. Okay? We still praying. We don't stop praying, right? We don't stop praying. Keep me posted in this case, family. Okay. It seemed like the ancestors has given us confirmation in some things, right? That we might have been uncertain of in the first spread, or some things that we didn't want to accept in the first spread. Is like the ancestors is really giving us confirmation that, right? So you got to look to this person, right? Whoever this intimate partner was back here, right? You got to look into some things, right? But they're into this. So some things that's going on in her spread, right? We still praying. We don't stop praying. But yeah, somebody definitely wanted this young lady's success, right? Sometimes these people use you. You see, they over here overstepping boundaries. I tell you, these people, they overstep boundaries. They don't have no boundaries, right? Overstep boundaries. Okay? They have no boundaries. They do whatever it is they want or need to do. Okay? They don't care. They have no boundaries. Okay? So, that's what I'm getting, family. That's what I'm seeing. We gonna pray. We still gonna pray. Regardless of how anything may look, right? You're in here, you're arguing with her over money, right? So you're arguing with her over worldly possessions. So you in here, you're arguing, and that's where a lot of the conflict came from. Okay, and that's why I was saying she didn't have this good relationship that you all think, right? I pick up the energy that somebody's using you, right? And that's what I'm picking up regarding this individual. You are opportunists in here. That's what I'm picking up. Okay. These are things that she dealt with in secrecy as well, right? So she didn't tell me about that. Like they always having arguments over money, or, or maybe she lending money to somebody, or, somebody want to borrow some things from her. But that's what's going on in there. All right. All right, family. So we're going to get off of this case. We're going to pray. Family, you all keep me posted. As far as the location you all has told me Anson County, Anson County, DMV. I will do an 8-mile search up there from the DMV and see what I could see. Because so far I was going from the DMV and Wadesboro, okay? Which family has told me that's where I did my search from. So I will look along that line and see what I could see. I will probably do that later on tonight, family. All right? I'm trying to put my scry glass back in. Now, let me see what you all are saying before I jump into this next case that family has asked me to jump into. All right, let me see. Put this on. Let me see what I can see in here. No, I think I got this wrong. Yeah, I think I put this in the wrong way. What the heck is this? No, this ain't right. All right. All right, let's see. And I keep feeling like, you know what I keep feeling like, family? Every time I keep seeing this image, because at one point I seen somebody, they was naked, and I saw the guy, he was naked. I could see him from the waist up, right? Nice physique, okay? Nice physique without the clothes on. Got a nice build, right? I'm gonna say this, right? Because I see somebody wrapped up afterwards, like wrapped up, look like in a sheet or something. But then, you know, as time went on, it's like, I don't know, it's like I keep seeing this, like this black thing like laid out right on the floor. I don't know if this is a duffel bag, a black duffel bag, or a black garbage bag or whatever that's laid out there on the floor. So I don't know, something more is going on in there, right? But you know how you get to the point where you just stop looking because you just don't want to see some things, right? I don't know what's going on in there, but some more stuff going on in there. All right, let's see what you all saying. Miss T, I have another cold case as well if we have time. Family has given me a case, Ebony. Thank you, Ebony. Yes, we can look. What is going on here? Look at this. This thing is not working. So if you all are chatting in here, my chat is not coming up for me because it won't click me out of here, right? And I can't go up or down to read anything, right? Ancestor said you won't be reading nothing. It's not gonna let me go up or down on anything, right? It's just frozen. Southern Girl said, thank you for doing an update. I can't read what's over here because I got this little heart there that won't let me see all my letters over there. On this, I'm praying that they will find her soon. Yes, pray that they find her soon, safe and alive, right? Some things going on in our case, right? But we still praying. I'm reading what you're saying, Ebony. I'm reading what you wrote about you have another cold case. Yes, we could definitely do that cold case another day if you can plug it in. If you are plugging it in now, I can't get to it today, but I will get to it another day. And we can look into that because family did ask me, can I look into Alexis Ware? I'm not certain. I can't really recall what was the situation with Alexis Ware. I'm trying to find out was that's the young girl who was missing with the baby, right? I remember her name, but I'm not too sure of all the details, okay? I know I've done a couple of cases on Alexis Ware, but I can't recall if this is the same young lady, right? And I can't see you all in this thing to see what you all are saying, right? Let's just look into Alexis Ware. I'll try to fix that in a minute. Oh, family, too. I want you all to know. So I'm downsizing. Ooh, child. Ooh, child, that energy is something else. My goodness. Energy is something else. Yes, I'm changing up my space, so you all gonna see my space looking a little different because I'm actually trying to free up some space in my area. I take up entirely too much space, family, space that I don't really need. So I want to try to minimize some things. So that's what I'm getting ready to do, right? I don't want too much clutter. I don't know, the ancestors has been getting on me for the last couple of, let me tell you something. And my spirit family and a lot of my spiritual family, I'm gonna tell you all this now. Start cleaning your sacred space, right? Start doing a cleanse, right? Purifying that space and start decluttering, okay? Because you need that for the flow of energy to flow in just the way you want it, okay? So you don't want too much clutter, okay? The ancestors have been, the last couple of days, the ancestors has really been tugging on me regarding some stuff to make, you know, to just declutter, okay? So that's what I'm going to be doing these next couple of days. I'm going to be doing declutter. Things that I'm not using, I'm going to be putting it away and storing it, right? Things that resonate with me and that I have to see and have to work with every day is going to be out. But the rest of the things is going to be put away. Because I'm making everything, you know, I'm condensing this space. I'm going to make everything smaller. I don't know, spirit just has been tugging on me to just start doing that, okay? Because I need that energy to flow in here just right, so I will be doing that. But I want you all to start cleansing as well, right? All right, let's see what's going on here with Alexis Ware. I got to try to fix this thing. See, ancestors, for clarity into the situation regarding Alexis Ware. Ooh, child, message flew out. We'll see what that is in a minute. Child, 2 messages flew out. Yeah, that energy, honey. All right, I don't know how many of you all are still following Alexis Ware case. Let's look at Alexis Ware, right? Here's the daughter. Here's the blessings. And I got to look at the guilty. So I got to look at some things regarding Alexis Ware, right? Because I have to look at the female, right? The daughter. So this energy is going to shift, but I have to look at her, right? The blessed here lets me know that, you know, you could be blessed here or blessed with the Most High, right? So there's many blessings in here that I got to look deeper into. But I got to look at the guilty in here. So sometimes, you know, you want to do right, but sometimes you do wrong in here as well, right? Let me see what these 2 messages that flew out. These 2 messages flew out. I got to look at this water and I got to look at these boundaries, right? I got to look at somebody's trying to clean some things up, okay? So I have to look at this. Somebody's trying to clean this up, okay? So let's just look and see what's going on in here, right? Somebody definitely overstepped some boundaries as well. So let's just see. Ancestors. For the messages that Alexis would like us to know. Oh, child. I'll get that in a minute. That flew out. Wanted to come out. Alright, let's see. Right. This is young lady soul screaming out for help in here, right? So soul screaming out for help. Something's going on in there. Let me look at my scrub. I want to see something. Let me see something. See if she's coming through on my scrub real quick. Let me see. See what the ancestors bringing out. Let's see. Seeing somebody coming through, but that don't. Okay, I'm seeing a man coming through. Look like a man coming through here. Look like somebody. What is this? Somebody is. I can't really see what they're doing. Somebody has approached something, but they like this, like they real close up to this thing. I can't see what they up against. I can't really tell what they up against, but somebody is there. I'm gonna just say that somebody's there with her, but I can't really see what they doing, because whatever it's like they real close to something, and it does look like I see nature out there. Okay, look like I'm seeing nature out there, like some rocks and water. That's what it look like I'm seeing out there. All right, let me get into this. Somebody's real close up to something, like they got their body so close to something I can't even see what they doing. All right, so here's a dismember. Okay, so I have to look at this dismember. Yes, it can tell me if somebody is stabbed, botched up in pieces, or anything is dismembered on them, like broken or anything. But it also tells me that I have a detachment in here, right? So whether you're trying to detach yourself from someone or anything like this, I have this. So I'm seeing her in here. Here's a detachment in here. And I am picking up this daughter energy, so it may shift from her to another female in here. Okay, so I have to look at this. But you see the sexual, I gotta look at the sexual partner, but you see the ancestors, somebody in here who is connected to this case, to her. it looked like they was in the judicial system for something, okay? And they could have even been in there for child support as well, all right, for some things with child support. So I'm gonna just leave that there, okay? But it's more, something more going on in here, okay? You see this member and this wealth. Here's the blessed right here, right? So I have to look at, you know, why you want to leave, right? Why you detach yourself, right? There's a lot of detachments in here though because of money, okay? So whatever these detachments are that's going on in here has to do with money. So something's going on in there. Ancestors said, here's the blessed in here. So I got to look closely at, you know, you trying to detach yourself from some things because maybe, I don't know, you may need help financially into some things, or maybe you have gained some finances, upcome in your finances, and you know you want to be successful at something, so you just detaching yourself, okay? Ancestors said guilty. Yes. Look at the tree of life. Somebody in the family tree. Now I tell you, family, I gotta look at the family tree, but I also gotta look at this daughter, right? How's this connected to the family tree? Because see, sometimes this connection could be, right, the daughter or the parent, because it's connected to the daughter family tree. So I have to look at that as well. Okay. But I have somebody in connection to along the line of a family, right? That's connected in here. Okay. To whatever has happened to her. Yeah, somebody been incarcerated as well for something. Like they've been in the judicial system for some things. I'm gonna just say that. So whether you had been in jail before for something, whether you had been fighting a battle or house arrest or fighting not to go to jail or anything like this, somebody has been, you know, hooked up with the judicial system. So something more is going on. This is sexual partner. But you see how this is the neighbor, the confined, the blessed, and the stranger and the guilty, some unaccustomed feelings. I feel like somebody who is connected in here. See, a lot of this have to do with something that's going on with some money. Okay, so whether you didn't want to pay something or you didn't want to go to jail because you didn't want to pay something. So for instance, just say somebody didn't want to pay their child support and they knew you were going to put them on child support, right? And you like, you ain't getting my money. But so you decide to do something underhanded to them just so they won't get it, right? So some crazy energy like that, okay? Whatever that is going on in there. So here's the dismember, right? Here's the money. So somebody's trying to confine. So somebody's trying to detach themselves, right, in here because here's the money, right? They don't want, you see, they trying to conceal what they got as well financially, right? They don't want nobody to know. So they trying to conceal that. This is actually them trying to conceal this, okay? So they trying to conceal some things that they have. Now, here's the stranger, right? I got a stranger that's guilty, but Ancestor says, not only do I have a stranger, right? So it could be a stranger to her as well. I just heard spirit come into in. Not only could it be a stranger to her, okay? But yes, because you see the tree of life, so connected to the family as well. So I have to look at that. Okay, so not only do I have to look at a connection to somebody who is connected to her or her kids or any kind of way, but I got to look at somebody else as well. You understand? Because it's some kind of connection in here, right? But the stranger also tells me about unaccustomed feelings, right? But I got the guilty behind something that somebody has done back here. Ancestors say, yes, confirmation. I got to look at the tree of life. So I have to also look at how they are connected. Okay. So somebody knowing some things as well, right? Somebody contributed, somebody helping. Okay. So something more is going on in there. really got to look at that water. I really got to look at that water, right? Because not only am I getting it here, ancestors do it out here, right? Somebody overstepping boundaries in here, so taking you to this location, doing some things, right? I got to look at that. Whatever water that they have over there, I don't know, right? But I have to look at some things, right? It's not saying that she have to be in the water, but I don't know. I seen some water over there and some rocks. So you could be, it doesn't mean you always have to be in the water, but you could be near water, okay? So I have some secrets that come out that is saying some unaccustomed feelings going on in here, right? Something that you never felt before, right? That's going on in here. But I have a sacrifice. The ancestor said, yes, sacrifice. That's confirmation. Somebody sacrificed you, right? Their feelings and emotions is involved. But I got to look how they tied into the family, okay? So however they tied into the family. So I have that going on as a secret. So somebody's connected in here, right, to her in some kind of way, okay? They have a connection to her that's involved in here. Now, you see this neighbor? I got to look at the roommate in here, right? So I got to look at a roommate, okay? The roommate, so this could be this energy that's coming out as well, right? This neighbor, which is this stranger, and whoever's connected in here to the family. This neighbor right here and this roommate in here. So they would be probably connected in her family if they're a roommate, because I'm sure it's somebody that spend nights at her house or whomever, okay? But I'm seeing it in there. The ancestors are saying, you see this that's going on in here, and I got to look at somebody in close proximities to her. Here's the goodbye. I'm even seeing her here. Here's this neighbor, right? And I'm seeing the goodbye, but here's the obsessed. So it's reckless, whatever's going on here, making 40 choices and decisions. So this is you over here, right? Probably telling somebody you leaving, left with somebody, right? Because here's the goodbye in here, right? With this sexual partner in here. So something happening here, but I'm seeing a lot of recklessness, right? Going on back here. But also somebody's in the judicial system back here. Look like this sexual partner is in the judicial system for some things, right? Could be child support, whatever else is going on in there. But you see the roommate, here's the agent. So it lets me know that somebody's funneling information. These agents, I tell you, family, they watch you. They act on somebody else's behalf, right? They do these things, right? They spy. They gossip, right? These people be two-faced sometimes, okay? Depending on how the message lay. But I have an agent in here, right? Somebody who is watching some things, right? Even with this obsessed, right? Making 40 choices and decisions. They reckless in here. So I got somebody they watching something, but it got to do with this money back here, right? Got to do with some wealth that's going on here. It's a roommate, right? But I got to look at somebody having you confined, right? And doing some things in here. But also, you see this roommate and this agent, this could be two different people, right? Or one of the same. But they in here, they want to conceal some things, not only with their money, right? They want to keep their money in here. So they probably don't want to dish out something, pay something. They look at how they could get your money, right? They doing some things in here. Okay, clarity in here. So however way, I got a disconnect in here, right, from a roommate. So she's trying to, you know, detach herself in here from this individual. Okay, somebody in here that's disconnected in here to somebody. I got this stranger, this unaccustomed feelings, and this sacrifice in here. As I said, yes, confirmation with sacrifice. Somebody feelings and emotions involved, right? So this person is not too happy about something, right? They're not too happy about something. Yeah, see? She's doing some socialization in here, right? There's a partner in here. God confined, and here's the blessing back here. Something happened, right? But she's socializing in here, right? So she in this neighborhood. There's this neighbor. They socializing about something. But here's the partner, right? So they socializing. Could be a partner in here, even talking about a partner. But here's a rape, right? It tells me, yes, it could be a physical rape, but it also let me know if somebody raping you of all your assets and resources, right? Even a life, right? But I got some guilty things that's going on back here. Now, I'm going to be careful because somebody really, they don't, this blessings is the money, too, that's coming through. Somebody don't want nobody interrupting their blessings, okay? They really don't, right? So they're about to destroy you in here, right? Take everything, even the life, from you because they don't want you, they don't want you interfering with something. So they don't want you getting in the way of their money, interfering with their money. You see this roommate? You see this agent? Here's a partner. So who is this connection? Who is this connection? Because this person may be a stranger to her or know them, and she just know of them through family. You understand? But not really know them like that. See, I got to look at this. Look at how this connection is. You see the roommate to the agent to the partner. Who is this person in here? That's here connected in here with the family. See, it's somebody else in here. Somebody else is in here. It could be helping or whatever that they're doing, right? But somebody else in here is connected to the family. So it might be a friend of the family, right? Somebody who is connected to the daughter. So just say the daughter, absent parent, right? They get they buddy. You understand? See, it's something more. All right, let's just go a little deeper. Corruption. It's corruption. I tell you, family, when corruption comes out, you got to think outside of the box. I tell you, family, because people who you don't think be involved, they be involved. Things you don't be thinking be happening, it be happening. You understand? There's corruption in here, right? Somebody feelings, I got feelings and emotions involved. Somebody could even be in or near the water, right? But look, I got somebody that's connected in here, right? Connected to the tree of life. So you could be connected to a child that they have or connected through your family as well, because there is a connection in here. So you're connected to them some kind of way, right? It's some corruption going on back here, right? With somebody that's connected. But you see how this go, right? Not only do I got to look at the mom, right? So even her as a mom, right, being sacrificed, the ancestors say, yes, confirmation. But I also got to look at what happened in here, right? Because this is somebody that wants to destroy you for something. So they want to sacrifice you, right? Because of whatever. But it looks like somebody didn't want to give up some money, right? It looked like somebody didn't want to give up some money, okay? So this is what's going on in here, okay? Corruption. You see the crossover? I got to look at this roommate in here. This roommate switching up on you, because the crossover tell me, yes, you could cross over to the other side, right? So you're no longer here, but it could also tell me if somebody switch up on you, right? So from one way of how they used to be, they doing something totally different, something that they haven't done before, or something that you wouldn't think that they would do. But here's the crossover right here. So I got this roommate switching up, right? Something happening here. Okay, so this roommate switching up, here they are. They living a double life, right? So I tell you, these people's between worlds. These people live a double life, right? You perceive them one way on the outside, but on the inside, they somebody totally different. So that's what they're going. That's what's going on in here. And plus, they're here with an agent. This between worlds also lets me know if somebody traveled, right? But this is the end, right? You see the between worlds and the agent and some money. So something happened here, right? And she could be out of the state, out of the county, you understand? But she's not in the area. This is what the ancestors say. So the area would be her area that she is from. She's not in that area, right? She's not in that area, Okay, she's outside of the area. Okay, but I have a partner in here that the ancestors say, take a deeper look at this partner. This partner who was confined before, right? Confined, and you see the bless. So they was confined before, but probably got out of jail. You understand? Or they was in trouble in the legal system before, but probably something was overturned. Or they was in trouble before for something, but something, you understand? Because that's who the ancestor said, look deeper into this partner and this confined, whoever this person is, right? Because I got blessings back here. So it lets me know that whatever they was confined before, they probably either got out, right? Did they time, got out, or whatever happened in there, right? But it wound up working out for them. Okay, so if they tell you that you got X amount of years and then somebody gets you out and you got out, or you know, you wind up doing just a year, right? I got a lot of blessings back there. So it lets me know that something more happened, right, with this individual. Okay. But look deeper into this person, whoever this person is. I don't know, because I don't know who this young lady be with. But you see how this comes out, right? But this comes out upside down, right? My murder comes upside down. So I have to look at some things, right? Because this come upside down. This shouldn't come upside down. This should be this way, right? So my murder comes upside down, right? That can tell me a whole lot of other things, right? Tells me you in here socializing with somebody, right? But then you saying your goodbyes in here, but something happened here. Regardless of how it happened, something happened here, right? And I'm seeing this. But a lot of this contributed to this, right? But I got to look at somebody that has been in the judicial system responsible for something, right? So they could have caused something to happen. You understand? Whatever, right? Because the ancestors want me to take a deeper look at this murder. That's why it's turned upside down. Really take a deeper look at that, right? Something more happening here. Back here, the ancestor says, right? Here's a goodbye in here, right? There's a sexual partner behind this, right? So did you get injured? What happened, right? Injured you? Something happened, okay? All right, let's see. But I have a lot of energy that's telling me that somebody is connected, right? Somebody is connected to her in some kind of way, right? That's involved in it, okay? That's what I'm seeing. Somebody was watching her as well. Let's look at these boundaries. Who's the dad? I got the dad, I got the mom, I got the daughter. There's a whole family in here. You understand? So this is a whole family, right? Ancestors said it's corruption behind this family, right? That tree of life back there is corruption. So who's the dad? Who father is this? Is this the father of this daughter in here that the ancestors speak of, right? Who's this dad that's in here over 7 boundaries? Because it's somebody's dad. It just lets me know that this is a male. This is a father figure in here, right? So I got somebody in here, male, overstepping some boundaries. You see the siblings? I got a whole family in here, right? The siblings. Who is this partner that's connected in here? So who is this person that's connected in here as well? You see the siblings? You see the dad? Look at them overstepping boundaries. So who's the sibling that's connected to this dad? The siblings just tells me that, yes, it could be the siblings to this dad or even the dad children, depending on how you know. But who is these people, or who is this person that's connected in here to this individual? So you see how I got the roommate, the agent, and the partner? See, somebody is in cahoots with this dad, right? Somebody is in cahoots. So they're in cahoots with each other. Okay? However you put it, they're in cahoots. Let's look at this water, because the ancestors said they're overstepping boundaries and they're cleaning some things up. This water lets me know, right? Not just water that, you know, out there, the water element, but it lets me know if somebody's cleaning some things up. So whoever overstepping boundaries is cleaning this up, the ancestor says. It's clean. You see the alive? I have to look at some things. Not only if you are alive, but when you were alive. Not only that, I gotta look at you being active, alert, aware. So I gotta look at somebody overstepping boundaries. This male in here, right? Who's this father figure? I gotta look at them being aware of some things because they're cleaning it up. So these people, I tell you, family, is corruption in here, right? Within the family, it's corruption. So it lets me know however they're connected in here, whether they're connected to a child that makes you family or your family, right? But it's corruption in here. And I tell you, these people could be concealing some things. They could be moving things around, tampering with stuff, right? Because it's corruption. So they're aware of some things and they're cleaning this up. There's some other things that's going on in here, right? I'm gonna look at some other things. You see this molest and alive and some things being cleaned up. So I also got to look at some things in her own personal life or whatever personal things that has been going on in here. Okay. So I got to look at some emotional things, right? A lot of emotions running through here, and I got to look at how some people will act that can contribute to some things too, right? Because the way a person act could contribute to if somebody want to do some things to you or not, right? So I have that energy being picked up, but it looks like somebody want to protect what they have as well as far as this goes, right? That's why the ancestors say, take a deeper look at this, right? Some other things going on in here. Let's look at this help. So she battled with some stuff, right? She battled with some stuff. Some things could have made her a little unstable, okay? But I gotta look at this in here, okay? Sometimes these people contribute to your demise. You see the suspect and you see the help. So the suspect is the person who actually did it, right? That's the suspect. But you see the help? They got assistance from somebody. Who's this person they got assistance from? Because, see, I got a roommate, I got an agent, and I got a partner. You understand? So there's a lot of things coming out in her spread that lets me know that somebody is in cahoots with somebody, right? Not only that, they was watching her. Somebody got her somewhere. They switched up on her. I'm seeing it in here, right? So they switched up on her. So there's some things going on in her case, right? So somebody is corruption. Somebody's working together with somebody. And remember, this energy is shifting around. So you see this mom, not just her, but you see the rape, you see the mom and this corruption. I have another female in here as a secret. So a mother figure as well, who's in here down with the corruption. So it could be your kid, daddy's mother, who could be down with cleaning up some things within the corruption. You understand? Because it's a whole family coming out in here. I got some siblings in here that's connected. I got a roommate. I got an agent. I got a partner. So the suspect had help. So they even probably got an alibi. You understand? They probably even got an alibi in here the way the ancestors has thrown this message out, right? Because they're getting help in here. It's corruption, right? So somebody who they're connected, okay? You see the gestures just lets me know some kind of confrontational things going on, right? So you could be arguing, waving your hand, yelling at somebody, pointing, right? Ducking, frailing, running, right? So it's some things going on, some physical movement going on here with the suspect, right? The suspect needs some help in here, so you need assistance, right? So I got some things that's going on, but I also got to look at some things that she contributed to as well, some things that happened to her, because I got this that comes upside down, right? That tells me some things, right? Because you in here, you being reckless yourself in some things, right? That you could have contributed to some things as well, okay? So the ancestors is telling me that as well. So I got somebody who I got to look at her as well, contributed to some things. It's not saying that she's deserving of it. That's not what it's saying, but contributed to something, however that may go, okay? But I'm seeing that, right? So that's what I'm seeing in her case, all right? I'm seeing in her case that somebody isn't involved in this, but I'm also seeing, you know, that she could have contributed to something as well that could have made somebody want to do something to her, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Somebody also was in here that they not too happy. They don't want to pay some kind of money. They want to conceal how much money they have or making, or don't want to have to pay out anything, but they also don't want to go to jail either for some things, right? So I got to look at child support as well, right? So that energy is coming out too. I got somebody over here that they in here because I know this young girl has been harmed in here, right? The ancestors already gave clarity that this young girl has been harmed in here, right? So she been harmed, okay? This lets me know that she been harmed. But it's somebody that she socialized with that's in here, right? That switched up on her in here, that contributed to it. So that's for 2. But I have a whole family in here that's down with the corruption. You see what I'm saying? I have a whole family that's in here that's down with this corruption. So who is this whole family? Is this her family, or is this the family of a child of hers? You understand? But I have a whole family that's in here down with the corruption. So I have that's going on, okay? Ancestors told me that she's been harmed, okay? However you want to put it, she has been harmed, okay? She's right here outside of the county line, okay? She outside of the county line, right over here, right? Wherever that may be, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. I try to look at my scry to see, could I see anything, right? But it looked like I saw a girl with 2 ponytails in her hair, right? That's what it looked like. I seen a little girl with 2 ponytails in her hair. I don't know how that is in reference to her, but that's what I'm seeing, okay? Sometimes the ancestors throw this out. Let's see. And that's all I see. Let me see. That's all I had seen come through. And I seen somebody, not only that, I seen somebody over here by this water, and some rocks is up here. It reminds me, you know what it reminds me of? Like some kind of, like a river or something. That's what it reminds me, because it got so many rocks, like the way it is. It's like them big rocks that's up against here. And some water, I see some water flowing through there. So this is just the area that I'm looking at. Okay, I'm looking at an area. Okay, wait a minute, some other stuff is coming through. I'm seeing somebody is now I can see somebody is over here at something, and they like this, but they like real close on it, trying to maybe pull something in, but it looked like a SUV, some kind of SUV that they got the door open on one side. I don't know, maybe they're trying to load up the SUV with this. Look like somebody's trying to load up an SUV, load something in there. But I can't really see what they got, family, because they like this, and they got their body, like their chest compressed on it, and they got this like this. Can't really see what is it they have. All right, let me look around and see what else I can see. So I'm seeing that. The thing is, this. That's all I'm seeing. It looked like, you know how something may be too heavy, right? You know how something may be too heavy, so you bring it real close to your chest, right, to support your back because you don't want to strain your back. That's how they are. They like this, right? So they got this real close to them, right, trying to pick up something, right? Should say they're trying to pick this up, so they got it pressed real close to them. Can't really see what they got because it's so pressed so close. They so close to it. That's what I'm seeing, right? So that's all I'm seeing, family, right? We praying for this young lady as well, right? Ancestors really want me to look at this because this has come upside down. This shouldn't come upside down, but we're gonna you know, really look at that, right? And how she could have been reckless in any way, because the obsessed tell me about, yes, you being obsessed, right? Constantly watching something or someone, the obsessed tells me, making 40 choices or decisions, right? So you just being reckless in here. This lets me know. So I do have somebody making 40 choices and decision, and I have to look at her, right? My murder was turned upside down. That's just the ancestors telling me, take a deeper look into this, right? Because I have to look at sometimes, you know, and it's not saying that you're deserving of it. That's not what the ancestors say, but it's letting me know that she could have contributed to something, okay, that could have caused her demise, caused her to be harmed, okay? So that's what I'm seeing, right? So we just praying. We don't stop praying. We praying for her too. We praying for this young lady, Alexis, we as well, okay? We praying for this, the other young lady that I just did the reading on, right? We're praying for these young ladies because I don't see nothing in here that looks good, right? So I'm just going to say that, right? Somebody took her out of there. Look at this partner. Look at this. Look at the connection. Look at this roommate switched up on her, right? The roommate just tells me if you shared nights, right? If they spent the night at your house, you used to spend nights at theirs, you used to live with them at some point, vice versa. That just lets me know how close the connection is. So somebody who is closely connected, her switched up on her, okay? And I'm seeing a detachment here. Not only did she want to get away, but they wanted to get away from her as well, because it looked like they wanted to conceal some things too when it came to their finances, right? So they didn't want nobody butting into that. They could have even wanted her finances, right? Or she could have wanted theirs. So I have that's going on in this case, right? So some things that's going on. Ancestors said, yes, confirmation. I got somebody done sacrificed her, somebody along in the family tree. So I got to look at who's this family in here, right? Is the family connected to the daughter, right? Who's the family connected to? Is the family connected to another female, right? The stranger energy that came through in here. So it's some things that's going on, but it's a lot going on in this young lady case. Somebody definitely looked like they didn't want to have to pay something, that's for sure. Ooh, it's almost 11. Okay, let's see what's going on here, family. Why is this still doing this? Family, I'm seeing messages coming through, but it will not let me read up. It will not let me go up and read. Hi, all in the cards. I cannot see. I cannot see above this. On my journey saying woo. That's all I can see is her saying we. Hi Chrissy. Cali Girl Fox says this is her family. She has a daughter. Thank you for that information. Linda said Alexis had a daughter and son. Was the daughter question? Question. Was the daughter I don't know, because sometimes I put this out there and sometimes family come and view the video because some of you all sometimes forward information to the family. Was the daughter father involved? Was he on child support? If anybody know, plug that in. Was he in the judicial system for something? Do anybody know that? Right? Plug that in. Well, her family allegedly being involved, that makes me so sad that we'll never get justice, because if your family is against you, yes, Ebony, yes. And remember, this is all allegedly, yes. Sin and shame, what family will do to one another. Yes, Kenny. Hey, family, Miss T, love you all. Dropping in, have to catch replay, but make sure y'all check out T replay, numerology, full moon to Aquarius. Yes, most definitely, all in the cards. So those of you all family who's into the numerology, right, and the different things that's going on within the zodiacs, and even with this moon's energy, go to all in the cards, right, because she have this segment key and T up there, and she give you great insight and information regarding some things. So you all go over there to all in the cards, okay? She does a great job over there. On my journey, Ebony said, Case man, thank you so much for that Leo message. Kenny, I'm just reading some of the comments. Linda said, child, that's knee deep. Well, yeah, family, some things going on. Ebony said, go out and come back, Miss T. It won't even let me go out, right? It won't even let me go out. I don't know what's going on. Or maybe I could just turn that off, right? Maybe I could just turn that off. Okay, let's see. Let me come back in. Oops. Okay. All right, now I'm back in here. All right, now I'm getting back in here. All right, now I'm able to do it. All right, let's see. She said her daughter, father, owed child support. They really need to go searching some people, right? Sad to say, but family. Gratitude, Miss T. Love you and thanks for doing these cases. You are very welcome. All in the cards. I love you as well. But that is my time, family. I've been up here since, I don't know, 9 o'clock, 2 hours probably, right? Since 9, I think I got up here. So I wanted to bring that case to you, and I want to bring the 2 cases to you all, right? We're praying for these young ladies. I'm gonna I won't be tapping in any further into these 2 cases because I have to move along to the other cases that I have to be you know, getting into. But that doesn't mean that you all can't keep me updated, because I want to be updated in whatever's going on in these cases, because we still praying. We don't stop praying. So we want to still continue to pray for these missing ones and their family as well. All right. But there's some things going on in this young lady case. And the other young lady case that I just did, it's very disturbing what I was seeing in the scry. Right. So I'm just gonna leave it at that, right? You all can go back, watch the replay or whatever, and don't forget, family. Those of you all, if you didn't hear what I was saying in the beginning, those of you all said it was Anderson, right? Anderson DMV. I will go and look for the Anderson DMV and look for the 8 mile all the way up to 8 miles, right? See how far I can get out there and see what all that I can see within that that distance, as far as anything that I see that looks like what I am seeing in my scry. All right, for this young lady who is missing, because you all know that we have this other young lady who is missing that we are praying for her safe return. Okay, looks like from what the ancestors do out, she was very successful within whatever it is that she was doing. Okay, so but you sometimes, just because you have success, family, that doesn't mean you can't share your energy with the wrong people. And that's what is going on here in her case, right? Sharing her energy with the wrong people. Okay, so I'm just going to say that, family, just be mindful of who you share your energy with, right? Because everybody is not for us. Sometimes these people, you think they rooting for you and they be rooting against you, okay? Sometimes these people just want to get you in their corner, honey, and they ready to devour you, all right? And that's what I was picking up in her case, okay? Somebody fed off of that. Somebody used that as leverage, some things that went on, because, see, she didn't discuss everything with people, but she shared some things, right? And the some things that she did share with this sexual partner, they use that as leverage against her. Okay, so sometimes these people, they know how to play on you, play on your downfall, and that's very sad that somebody has done this to this young lady. Okay, but what I'm seeing in her spread don't look good, and I'm gonna be honest, family, it don't look good, but we gonna still pray. Okay, that don't look good what's coming out, and what I seen with my own eyes in that scry, right? That didn't look good. Okay. Yeah, you may be having some pleasurable things, because I seen that. Now I was seeing some things going on, but me seeing somebody wrapped up in a sheet and with their head look like they neck look like it's tilted to the side, like somebody got a broken neck or something, that don't look good. And one eyelid opening and closing. You understand? So I don't know what I'm looking at here, but that don't look good. That looks disturbing to me. Not to mention, while I was doing the shuffle, right, I could hear moaning, right? I'm hearing moaning, and I can hear it so loud. That's not good energy that's coming through. So we still gonna pray, right? We don't stop praying, family. Regardless, we don't stop praying. But all right, family. I love you all. You all could keep me posted, family. Don't forget to go to All in the Cards and listen to Key and T, family. So you all can hear the numerology, which is zodiac, what's going on over there, and this full moon's energy. All right. I love you all, family. I want you all to have a blessed day, have a blessed weekend, and I'll see you up here this week, family.